Is this how you sweep your floor? This is how I sweep my floor. No more. I will not sweep like this no more. Okay, how about this? Is this how you mop your floor? And put all them arm and get all sore in the arms by mopping your floor, especially like my house. I had nothing but wood and tiles throughout my whole house. This right here gets a pain in the butt. No more. And when I say no more, I mean no more. Check this out. This is a cordless wet dry vacuum cleaner. UWANT reached out to me to do a review on their wet dry vac, and of course, I'm all about making my life easier, especially whenever I'm cleaning. It even has a docking station to dock it in. That's the docking base. It's gonna sit in here and dock. An air filter. Then we get the charging base. The base plugs into here and it charges it up. You get the handle. I'm really liking the look of this. Look at that. That is really, really clean, really nice. Get a cleaning brush. Got some deep cleaning solution. And look at that unit. That unit is nice, very clean and classy looking. So we got battery, electrolytes clean, smart, max, dry. Got volume, wet. Got a little handle right here. Okay, on the back right here, there's a little button. We push it, it opens up. This is where we're gonna go ahead and put the solution at in here. Put it back in, you just slide it in, and that's it. Look how easy that was. I don't know, did you see that? Look at that. That was easy. So here's the end. We just take this off. We can clean that. That's how we're gonna change our head if we need to change our head out. Okay, so I got the charging station set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge this thing up.
Start charging.
And it lets you know that it is charging. That is cool. Okay, so I got a couple of things that we're gonna test this vacuum out with. I got some ketchup. So let's go ahead, and my wife is flipping out because I'm fixing to pour ketchup on the floor. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna drop some ketchup right here. And I'm not gonna go light with this. I wanna make sure that this vacuum can actually work, or this wet vac can actually work. So we're gonna get some mustard, make sure none of the water juice comes out. Let's go ahead and throw some mustard down here as well. Get that on the floor. And then we're gonna go with some sugar as well. I'm gonna throw some sugar granules down there. Now I got some sugar. Okay, so the vacuum itself, it feels really, really good in the hand. I really like the way that it feels. Now, one thing that I've noticed that it will actually be a negative for me, not that would it stop me from buying it, depends on what else goes on, but right now, I don't see a light on this. I like vacuums with lights on the front of this, and maybe it's something I haven't seen just yet, and I'll go through and I'll make sure, but as of right now, I don't see a light. You do have to put your foot down in order for it to come down, and of course you can just go right up. I do have water filled in here. We do have a voice button right here because it does talk to you, and then of course we have our clean mode right here. I'm gonna go ahead and power it on, and I'm gonna go straight to dry mode. And even in dry mode though, I don't know if you can see on the floor, it does put some water down on it. So I'm just gonna go just a little bit over this, just a little bit. Wow, holy crud. That ketchup is completely up. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm gonna do this a little bit at a time here. Look at, I mean, it's not smearing it or nothing at this point in time. Okay, so now let's go ahead. I'm gonna go to a different setting. So I'm in smart mode right now. But if you notice, my battery is at full. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go to max. And it's putting down water on its own. It does everything on its own. Look at this. This thing is literally taking care of that. All right, let's get over here to the sugar now. I mean, it is literally taking up that sugar. And it's taking this, it's gone. I'm stepping where the mustard was. I feel no stickiness whatsoever. And I have no solution in here, by the way. It's only water. But this thing is super, super, I mean, it's self-propelled. It's like pulling it from me right now in my hand, which is nice. Now, it's not pulling it where it's yanking it out of my arm, but there is movement where I'm not having to push. It is pulling it. This thing is like super, super nice. But I want to go ahead and pull this off, and I want to see how bad the staining of the mustard, see the water dripping right now, because it is cleaning it the whole time. So we can see that mustard on there. I don't see the ketchup though. The ketchup is pretty much gone. I do see that mustard, which is weird to see mustard over ketchup. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and turn it back on.
UWANT D100 at your service. Smart mode. Start cleaning.
She talks about what model it's a female voice, and it talks what model it is. The D1000 is at your service. And then she goes smart mode and start your cleaning. The house is smelling like ketchup and mustard at this point in time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and clean this water out, okay? It's gonna be pretty easy to do. We still have a lot of water in here. I mean, the water levels, I had it full and the water level dropped only that much. To clean this, all we're gonna do is pull this top part right off. And look at all that mustard and everything in there. That is nasty. Look at that. Look at all that mustard and ketchup on there. So it did a good job at pulling it straight up. I'm just gonna give it a quick rinse down, get some of that mustard off of there. This right here is a deodorizer, and you can buy these separately if you wanna get new ones. Let me just go ahead and just rinse this down a little bit. Remember, whenever you're done rinsing all this, you need to make sure it's dry. This is a powered machine. Okay, so not only taking the roller off and getting a really deep clean, getting down in here with the brush that they give you, you can get everything really clean, but this is gonna be one of the first units like this that I've seen that you can actually get the motor all wet. You can actually get the water and come in here and actually clean the motor itself. It is not going to hurt this unit whatsoever. Okay, putting it together is gonna be really simple. Just go ahead and throw your roller back on there, and then go ahead and line this up and push down, and that's it. It clicks right in and it's on. You can take the top piece, go ahead and slide it on, and now you're ready to go again. Okay, so when we're done, we go ahead and we bring it back over to the charging station. You just literally just slide it in. That's all you do is slide it in.
Charging.
Now it's charging, okay? But because we want to keep it clean though, we hit this button, and now it's gonna go into a self-cleaning mode.
Cleaning in progress.
So the brush cleaning is in progress. I believe this right here takes roughly 30 minutes or so to do. The very first time I did it, I want to say it was about 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like after cleaning. Look at that. You don't see no ketchup. You don't see no mustard. It is fully cleaned. It is still dripping a little bit of water because it is in the drying phase right now.
Dry volume down.
Handle is also, you can move the handle, lock it in place. Or if you need to get to a different one, you just pull up. It almost feels like you're gonna break it, but you're not going to. But that gives you extra flexibility. Very comfortable in the hand. Go ahead and let's go back into self-maintenance and charge, and let's go talk about my final thoughts on this product. Okay, I'm gonna go with my positives before my negatives because I have more positives than I do negatives, but this thing does have negatives, and I'm here only for honest reviews. That is what my channel is about. So the positives that I have with this is it works and it's cool. It is very cool. The smart features of it cleaning itself, like right now, it is cleaning itself. The brush only takes about 10 minutes to clean, and then it goes into a drying mode. Drying mode takes probably about 20-30 minutes total. So right now it's still in a drying phase. Personally, I only have one negative. I have a couple of cons, but I have one negative. So a couple of cons that I have is the handle. So the handle, it feels like you're gonna break it whenever you pop the handle back. Now don't get me wrong, when you get that handle back, you get a little bit more movement and your wrist can be a little bit more free. I would have loved to see a little bit extra swivel in the handle and possibly a button for this. Same thing whenever you're clicking it back, it feels like you're gonna break it, but you're not going to break it. That would be one con. Number two con is I'm 6 foot and I didn't have to bend over too much, but somebody a little bit taller. Look, guys do clean too. Females aren't the only ones who clean. And I mean, there are some taller guys out there. I would have loved to seen a little bit of a telescoping on the handle itself. That way, it would have made a little bit easier, or if I wanted to go further up underneath, say a king size bed, I could have gone a little bit further up underneath the bed. Now to my negative. My one main negative is no light. I'm used to vacuums and carpet cleaners with lights on them. Other than that, I mean, that would be literally my only negative is that light. I see this being very useful for anybody that has a lot of hardwood floors and tile. I don't have no major negatives besides a light. That is just my opinion on it. That is my honest review. Everything does what it's supposed to do. and it's nice. It's a wet dry vac, which works. You can pick up dry food, you can pick up wet stuff. It works like it's supposed to work. It mops, it does everything that you need it to do. So hopefully I gave you a little bit of insight, possibly helps you with your buying decision. And if you're not subscribed and you like honest reviews like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. Go ahead and hit that like button at the same time. Check out some of my other videos like this one right here, because I only do honest reviews, and this one right here might surprise you or it might not. Check this one out right here.